in June of June 2nd, 2007, K1 Dynamite does an event that has headlines with Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
And it's a huge event taking place in California. So Armando Garcia is the head of the athletic commission at that time. Originally, he's from Florida, gets a job in California, and leaves under a cloud of controversy in regards to how he departed the athletic commission. And there's many, many examples of him acting erratically. And I think in regards to yourself, there was something had to be personal. Why don't you walk us through what exactly took place with yourself and why you did not compete on that card?
Yeah. So falling back, the UFC held me on contract and were telling me like, oh, we're not sure if you're going to fight in the final or not. And I'm like, let me fight Matt Wyman. Let me fight Corey Hill. I'll fight any of the guys. Like, just give me an opportunity. And I thought that was going to happen. And so I'm training, and then I get the phone call that I'm not going to fight in the UFC. And so I get a phone call from Ed that K1 is coming, and they wanted me to fight a silver medalist in the Olympics that Heath Sims had actually competed against. And Heath was like, that is a great fight for you. And I'm like, great, let's go to work. And so, you know, I'm preparing for the fight, and everything's good. And then I go to my medicals, and there are a lot of fighters there. Sakuraba was there, Melvin Manoff, and everyone's losing their mind because they have to jump through all these hoops that they wouldn't have to normally jump through. And they're asking for these tests again. And so I do my test, and then, you know, everything seems to be okay. And I was already licensed in California. I already fought in the UFC in California. Everything was fine. And then I get a phone call that from Ed the week of the fight that Armando Garcia was putting a hold on my license, and that I was not going to be able to fight on the K1 card. And you know, at this point,
What was the reasoning?
His reasoning was that there was not enough time to sufficiently mentally diagnose what was going on with me. So going back to on the Ultimate Fighter, I was on antidepressants at the time. Okay. And it had never been an issue. When I fought Melvin, I was on antidepressants.
Why would you declare that?
What's that?
Why would you admit that?
Why would I not? It's part of I had done it for my license before, and it wasn't an issue. When I was on the Ultimate Fighter, I was taking it through the Ultimate Fighter. There was not an issue there. The UFC didn't say anything about it. And then when I tried to reapply for my license, he goes, because you're on this antidepressant, you're not mentally prepared to fight. So a couple things. Taking me away from my way to make money. If you want to talk about my mental
Health.
Yeah, health. Taking away my ability to make money, and then making the point where I can make money in my career, and then come back and show, look, I'm gonna make weight for this fight, and I'm gonna beat this guy. This is an opportunity for me to resurrect my career. If anything, it put me in a way worse position than I was in prior to.